welcome to day 2 of the Unblock Your Chakras Challenge. I am Jess Panesso, the founder of the Sweat Method, the platform to get sweaty and spiritual with yoga and Reiki. So how we're unblocking the chakras today is with just that, yoga and Reiki practice. Because when we combine the physical movement with the energetics, it is so powerful and transformative to help us get past any blocks we might be experiencing in our life that show up and manifest through the chakra system. So this video is really scratching the surface of what we can do with the second chakra, or the sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra is right here in our hips. So this is our creativity. This is where we feel pleasure, sexuality. If it is blocked, we can feel like we're stuck. We can feel like we're not lit up by things. We're not being creative. It might manifest in our relationships and how we express ourselves in those relationships. So this is going to be a really great flow to start opening up that sacral chakra. Please message me or drop a comment if you're working with something specific, and know that we go really deep in the Sweat Method membership to work with each of these chakras through yoga and Reiki. So we work with the physical movement and the energetics, and they come together for this really beautiful transformative experience. So you're going to experience that creativity. You're going to feel that pleasure that you want to feel. So this is giving you a taste of what that will feel like. And I'm so grateful that you're following along with this challenge. This class is going to be great, and let's get started. Love working with the sacral chakra and the hips. Always feels good to open up through the hips. And that's energetically tied to why it can feel so good, because it's tied to our pleasure and what feels good for us. So let's get started. If you have the playlist, sacral chakra is the first one. We're going to start in a child's pose. So you're going to take a wide child's pose if it's accessible. And I have blocks. They could be nice, not required for this practice. So knees are wide. Your arms are long on the mat. Forehead on the mat. And with the knees wide, you're really able to open up through the hips. So can you let the hips sink back? You can drop your forehead. I'm just keeping mine lifted so you can hear me. Take 2 full breaths. Now you stay in this child's pose. And know, as a Reiki master, I weave Reiki throughout this entire class. And if you've never experienced Reiki before, it's this beautiful healing energy that allows us to unblock whatever stuck energy we might be feeling. So know it's there, know you're supported. You don't have to think about it any further. Rock your hips side to side. Take big breaths in and out. You're going to start to lift your hips up and find a tabletop. So your fingertips are wide, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Hands and knees are shoulders and hips width. Take a few cat-cows, opening up through your heart. And exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, opening up. And rounding through the spine. Take a few more breaths. Amazing. Now you're going to drop your left knee down, and we're going to open up for a modified side plank. So you're on the outer edge of the right foot. Your back left foot swings back behind you. Your left shoulder's over your left wrist, and your right arm up to the ceiling. This is a big movement. You find this. Lift up out of your left hip. Beautiful. Now you're going to walk your hands forward and find a forward fold. So we're opening up through the hip. We're dropping the chest down, taking big breaths in and big breaths out. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. Walk your hands over to the right foot. Find the stretch to the inside of the hip. And then start to come up for a gate pose. Arms are really active. You can take a nice side bend. Left arm reaches up, right arm is on your leg. And bring your left hand back to the ground. Find this modified side plank again. Lift the right leg up. Yes, now find little pulses. Just opening up that hip. You might feel it fire up outside your glute for 5, 3, for 2, for 1. Find your tabletop. And now you're going to tuck the toes, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal out through your feet. Shake your head yes and no. Walk your feet to the top of the mat. Find a forward fold, rock side to side. Now step this right foot out the long way on the mat. You're finding a wide leg forward fold. So feet are wide. You can drop the head down, rock a little side to side. Feeling this opening through the hips. You can bend into one knee and then bend into the other. 2 more breaths. Start to walk your hands over to the back of the mat. You're finding a low lunge. Step your right foot back. You can move through a vinyasa. Maybe you drop the knees lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift the right leg up. Step the right knee down. You're going to bring it down to the mat, nice and gentle. Drop to the outer edge of the left foot. Back foot swings back. You're finding this modified side plank. You're on the inside of the left foot. Right hand underneath your right shoulder. Big breath in. Exhale, walk your hands forward. Find this forward fold. Let your chest lengthen and drop. Big breaths in. And big breaths out. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Walk your hands over. You're going to walk the hands over. Get length in the outside of that hip. As much leverage as feels okay for you. Nice. Now start to come up for this gate pose. Arms are active. Energy through the fingertips. Now take this nice side bend. So you're lengthening out of the right side body, up and out. Big breath in. And big breath out. One more breath. Inhale. Hand comes back down. Lift the left leg up. Opening the hips. You can take these pulses for 5. Yes, for 4. We really get into these in the Sweat Method membership. We have workflows. And they target all of your muscles to really fire up while opening up whatever energy blocks you have. For 2. For 1. Amazing. Bring your left hand down. Step back. Downward facing dog. Pedal out through your feet. Shake your head yes and no. Now step this right foot forward. Find this wide leg forward fold. Drop your head. Rock a little side to side. Big breath in. Big breath out. Beautiful. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your heels in, toes out. We're finding a goddess squat. So your hands come to your thighs. You're going to rock a little side to side, really getting into those hips. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Beautiful. Now you're going to bring the feet in a little bit. Yeah, so it's not as wide. Heels in, toes out. Sit down into a Malasana squat. So in Malasana, it's a quite deep hip opener. I want you to have a nice tall chest. Use the elbows for leverage to keep your chest lifted. I'm going to show you what it looks like from the side. You stay. See, shoulders are over hips. Temptation is to be down here. Lift. Heels are really grounded. Now you stay there. If you feel like you're chilling down here and you could stay here a long time, I want you to lift up a little bit. So that's gonna engage your thighs and your pelvic floor. Inhale, press through the heels, stand up. Exhale, come back down. Inhale up, exhale down. That's it, you've got this for 5. For 3. Opening up through that second chakra for 2. Last one, stand all the way up, toes forward, find your forward fold, release. Rock a little side to side. Start to slowly come down onto your seat. Bring the pads of the feet together, knees out to either side. Grab for the ankle, lift the chest, inhale. And then take a forward fold. Big breaths in. And big breaths out. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Amazing. Come all the way up. You can cross the ankles and just find a seat. Find a nice tall length in your chest. If you're not there already, the song should be Creative Passion. So your second chakra is tied to your creativity, your pleasure, your sexuality. So you can come back to this again and again and know that this is simply scratching the surface. And in the Sweat Method membership, we dive deep into unblocking these chakras. There are workout plans with hours of workouts and healing meditations for you to unblock the second chakra. So see how this integrates, see how it feels, and come dive deeper with me, with us. Such a beautiful community. Let's connect back for just one more moment to what you want to take off the mat from this flow. Take a few more breaths. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste. And join me for day 3 of the Unblock Your Chakras challenge. We're going to be working on the third chakra, our powerhouse. So stay tuned for that, and I hope you have the most beautiful day.